Yeah, this is Raydean Johnson with G-Works. Titus chapter 2, verse 14. Zealous of good works, eager to doing what is good. G-Works is a business that represent, therefore go, reach eternal life through Christ and keep the cross moving. G-Works also represents CMC, cross movement clues, trying to figure out clues within the Bible. A cross movement clue, advertising a cross movement clue over here. A cross movement clue. One book of prophecy and predictions and foretellings and visions and declarations made in advance, which is Revelations. Revelation is a book with clues and announcements and manifestations, and apocalypse and Armageddon and mass destruction within the world is soon to come, and the ending of the world is soon to come, and destruction of civilization within the world is soon to come, and the final battleground within the world is soon to come, and the showdown between good and evil within the world is soon to come, and the world ending in self-destruction is soon to come, and total annihilation and utter destruction within the world is soon to come, and the world ending in disaster and calamity is soon to come, and entirely assassinating and slaughter within the world is soon to come, and combinations of torment and ruination within the world is soon to come, an utmost case of misery and termination within the world is soon to come, and everything in the world ending in ruin and burden and woe is soon to come, and the downfall of evil people within the world is soon to come, and the wiping out of wicked human beings within the world is soon to come. And everything in the world ending in ruin and burden and woe is soon to come. And I just want to say over here, it looks like there is destruction that's soon to come over there, that is soon to come. That is soon to come within the world. Destruction of civilization. As you can see, you got a white male here with a basketball cap or a baseball cap or a football cap or a hockey cap. It looks like it's a plane, but it's a plain city cap in the city cap, and then you got a woman over here that is like, you got a woman over here that's holding the building, and then you got two Caucasians over here, and holding a building and destroying the buildings. So it's like a terrorist attack. Is Americans terrorists? I don't know. It could be some lone wolves in America. They could just be, like that one guy, Timothy McVeigh. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Timothy, that guy in Oklahoma, that Oklahoma bombing that happened some years ago. Timothy, he blew up some type of building downtown in Oklahoma. I remember this as watching this as a young man growing up in America. So, and you got some terrorists, you got some lone wolves like Timothy, and then you got some, you got some people that's, undercover and, on the down low, doing some evil, plotting up some evil schemes in America. So, but this is around December of 2015, in the month of December, when some current events of some terrorist attacks has happened in Los Angeles, California. I mean, not in Los Angeles, but somewhere in California, some Muslims shot a couple, a Muslim woman and a Muslim man shot. I don't know their name, but they shot and they killed 14 people in California, and that's like some terrorist attacks that went down in America and California. And then you also have like some more terrorist attacks, some Muslims blowing up the two towers and the two towers in New York. And they blew up the two towers in New York. Muslims, they flew an airplane in New York, two airplanes. It was two airplanes that was flown into New York, and they took out the two towers. Yeah, there's terrorists that terrorists that goes down in America. Disaster and calamity and destruction. So I just want to say over here, I just want to say that give out an encouraging scripture verse for those that need some encouragement, just in case more wars break out. Jesus spoke in Matthew chapter 24 within the gospel, for there will be wars and rumors of wars, and because of lawlessness, and iniquity shall abound. And because of lawlessness and iniquity shall abound, the love of many people shall wax and increase and develop, and increase cold-hearted, unloving, cold-hearted hearts, because of lawlessness and iniquity shall abound, because of a lot of problems going down in the world and worldwide within the world. More wars and more terrorists will rise up in the future. Things won't get better within the future for this world that I live in. It will only get worse. That's why I believe that this world, in my opinion, that the world will be destroyed, and that the world will be ruined and it will be destroyed. As you got history within, you also got history within American high school knowledge, wars that have went down within America as well. Certain wars within history within high school knowledge. I dropped out in the 9th grade. I haven't studied too much about history, about wars within high school knowledge. But you got your history of wars that have went down within America and within the world. and also wars that have Jerusalem and Israel. How many wars have Jerusalem over there in Israel? They've been under attack. Muslims have attacked Jews over there. Christians have attacked Jews in Jerusalem in the building. And I believe that that's where the last final battleground is going to be, over there in Jerusalem. You know, that's where the last final battleground is going to be. War, whenever the man of lawlessness shall corrupt the new Jerusalem temple, whenever the Jews make their new temple over there in Jerusalem. The man of lawlessness, when he corrupts it and defiles it, that's when I believe that's a part of tribulation, a part of the end times, when the world shall come to an end. I am not wearing my cross, as I usually pointed to my cross as keeping the cross moving. I ain't got a cross, but what I do got is as I'm wearing a black jacket, and I believe in Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and all lives matter, as in Black Lives Matter. Try to get out of gangs and, get out of the gangs and not be a part of a gang, but be a part of God's gang, which is the gospel gang. But get out of the evil, corrupt thug gang and be a part of the gospel gang, and get eternal life and live forever, and have eternal life and live forever. As in the gospel gang is like, I will share a little bit about the gospel gang. There will be a resurrection of the dead, of both the righteous and the wicked. Not only the righteous ones will rise, the wicked ones will also rise. And both of the dead, great and small, will stand before the throne, and the Lord will execute judgment from his books of deeds. And the Lord will command the righteous ones to eternal life and peace, and will instruct the wicked ones to pain and eternal suffering. Those that's in the thug, evil, bad gangs, they will get pain and eternal suffering. And those that are in the gospel gang for Christ will get eternal life and peace. So that's why I say it's best to be a part of the gang, the good gospel gang. The clique. Be with Christ's clique and his crowd and his nation and his kingdom. So again, don't be misled or deceived. God cannot be mocked. God cannot be laughed at. Remember, no one can continue on sinning and ignore God and get away with it. People always reap what they sow. People always get what they advertise. People always get what they broadcast. People always recapture what they speak and talk about. Those who live only to satisfy their own sinful desires will harvest the consequences of destruction, decay, and death. But those who live to please the Spirit will harvest everlasting life from the Spirit. The time is coming when all the dead in their graves will hear the voice of the Son of God, and they will rise again. Those who did the good deeds to a resurrection of eternal life, and those who have continuing evil deeds to a resurrection of damnation and everlasting punishment. He will give eternal life to those who persist in doing what is good, seeking after the glory and honor and immortality that God offers, but he will pour out his anger and his wrath on those who live for themselves, who refuse to obey the truth but obey unrighteousness. There will be trouble, distress, tribulation, and anguish upon every soul of human being who are sinful and practice wickedness. Wicked people rebel against the light. They refuse to acknowledge his ways. They will not stay within his paths. The righteous ones who fear God will go out. They will see the dead bodies of the ones who practice sinful deeds, evildoers who have rebelled against the gospel of Jesus Christ. For the worms that devour the evildoers will never die, and the fire that burns the evildoers will never go out. The righteous ones who fear God and obey the gospel of Jesus Christ will pass by and view the evildoers with utter horror. The righteous ones will shiver and tremble by seeing the everlasting fire and inflicted pain, prepare for the dead bodies of evildoers and for the devil and his demons. So, just want to say right here that, you know, those that's in gangs, you know, gangs, bad gangs, and doing bad things within the world, many humans doing bad things, and then you got some humans that's doing good things. Well, you know, you see that trash right there? God's gonna have to burn everything up, just like they put trash. They take all the trash within the cities, within the world, or trashes within all communities and houses within the world, and they take that trash and they take it to a big field and they burn all that trash up. Well, just the same way that, you know, God is gonna have to burn up. God is gonna have to burn up the whole world, wipe out the whole world. He's gonna have to burn up the whole world and wipe up the whole world and burn up the whole world. Just like they burn trash up, or they bury it underground. They bury it underground, or they burn the trash up. Well, God is gonna have to burn up the whole world, burn up the city. You know, as you know, you got the city right here of Atlanta. You know, the city of Atlanta right here. Well, God is gonna have to burn up the whole city. You know, because of lawlessness and wickedness that's within the world. He's gonna have to burn up the city, burn up the whole world. Because of iniquity and lawlessness, it had to wipe out the whole world because of problems being within the world. Because of problems and evil and corruption being in the world, he's gonna have to wipe out the whole world. So there will be a resurrection of the dead, of both the righteous and the wicked. Not only the righteous ones will rise, but the wicked ones will also rise. And both of the dead, great and small, will stand before the throne, and the Lord will execute judgment from his books of deeds. And the Lord will command the righteous ones to eternal life and will instruct the wicked ones to pain and eternal suffering. That's the way I believe. I believe that's the way the Bible preaches it. It believes. I believe that the Bible believes. That's the way how the Bible beliefs are in the Bible. So this is Ray with G-Works, representing the cross and keeping the cross moving. End time events is soon to come. I'm out.